This is the promise tutorial for this butterfly Kandi. It's an original design. So all you're gonna need for this are some Kandi pony beads, some string, and then if you want to make it a keychain, anything to attach it to a keychain. We just have these from a set. I also want some mini beads, but these are not required. We're going to start with the body, which is a simple ladder stitch. And for this, you're going to need 12 beads. The color that I chose was orange. The ladder stitch, start with your string on one end. You're going to take 2 beads, or however many you would like, but for this design, we're going to do 2. Thread them on one side of the string like this. And then you're going to take the other side of the string, face them towards each other like this, and thread your string through both of the beads. So now your string should be coming out of both ends, and pull tightly. Not too tight because you don't want it to bunch up, but it should look like this. Then you're going to repeat that process of putting 2 beads on the string, threading it through, and pulling it down until you use all 12 of your beads. Once you have the body done, you're probably going to want to tie it. And then we're going to start with the wings. We're starting with the smaller wings and then working our way up to the top so that we can put a keychain on. But if that's not what you're going to do, then you could start either end. But we're going to want to lay out the beads that we want just so we can envision where it's going to be like. So you want 3 full-size beads and then 1 tiny bead for each side, which is a total of 4 beads. If you're not using the tiny beads, you'll probably still want to do 4 beads, but it might be a bit more crowded. So that the wing doesn't bunch up weird, we're going to take one end and thread it through one bead. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. Thread it through this bead here. And then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. This step technically could wait until you're ready to do the next wing. But now it should look something like this. So now that we have the string on the right side, we're going to take our 3 full-size beads, or 4 full-size beads, depending on if you're doing a small one or not. Thread them on your string, and then thread the mini bead on. And bring it down to the bottom. And now I'm going to show you how to thread it into the third one. So 1, 2, 3. I'm going to thread it into there. And then pull your string out through the middle because you don't want it to go all the way through. And then pull. So this should form your first wing. You might have to pull somewhat tightly to get the look that you want. But now you're just going to go back out through the bead right next to it. And we're going to set up our next wing. For the large wing, you want 6 full-size beads and 2 mini beads, or I'd recommend just doing 6 or 7 full-size beads if you're not doing mini beads. You're going to thread your 1 mini bead onto the string, pull it down to the body, and then you're going to thread, can't find my camera, you're going to thread the other 6 full-sized beads. Camera, so it only looks like I put on 1, but I put 6 on there. And then you're going to put on your second mini bead, bring it down, and then at your top 2 beads, you're just going to thread it through one of them. Make sure it goes through the middle. Make sure you don't go through this one, just this one. Pull tightly, and then you might have to adjust it a little bit. Pull it, toggle with it, and then it should give you a butterfly wing. Now we're going to repeat that on the other side. I threaded the small wing, and I've put it through here. Put the amount of beads for the big wing on, and then we're gonna take this bead at the top, put it through only one of them, and then we're going to pull both sides tightly like this, and then, sorry, my camera moved. Then you're gonna tie a knot at the top. You're gonna wanna double, even triple knot it. But you can adjust this however you'd like now. And if you're not making it into a keychain or anything else, you can stop right here. But I will be making it into a keychain, so I'm going to show you how to attach that. For this type of keychain, all you're gonna do is I have this little hole here, thread it through one end, and then tie another knot with both ends of your string. And trim the ends, and that should make you a super cute Kandi butterfly. Now I'll clean this up. If you have any mini beads, you're going to want those. For some reason, you have pearl beads in here. Okay, so if you have any mini beads, it's not even stretchy, it's yarn. It's yarn. It's yarn! Some beads. It's not a dragonfly. The butterfly's body.
For like 10 years, and I like it that much.
Yes, other side. The butterflies are going to attack you.